Yo guys, what's good? Thought I'd jump on and talk to you through my trader model and also break down a trade I took on Wednesday. So let's get into it. My model always starts on the daily chart where I generate a daily bias. Right, the purpose of a daily bias is to get on side with the high time frame order flow. I want to position myself in the direction I anticipate the daily candle is moving. Right? I generate a bias from the location of price using specific key levels. So coming into Wednesday, I was bullish today for the fact that we had bullish S&T at the lows here against Dixie. Price then moved internal, invalidating a daily bearish FEG. Since we've traded through the daily bearish FEG, that generates me a bullish bias. Therefore, I'm anticipating prices continuing to the next level of liquidity, which is here. So that's my overall draw on liquidity. Right, so I'm coming in with a bullish bias. The next stage of my model is a 1 hour confirmation. So I need to see price confirm my bias, because again, bias is simply just an opinion. It's just an idea. You need to see price confirm this idea, right? The confirmations that I use are changing the state of delivery or an SMT. So we can go down to the hourly now after we've generated a daily bias. We've generated a bullish daily bias, looking for higher prices with this external range of liquidity being the next objective. We can go down to the hourly now and see if we can look for a confirmation to this idea. So from the daily, jump down to the hourly, and daily bias is bullish. The 1 hour confirmations we're looking for is either a 1 hour bullish CSD or 1 hour bullish SMT, right? Looking at the hourly order flow, we can see the order flow is bullish ever since this change in state of delivery here. So that instantly confirms a bullish bias because I'm trading aligned with the high time frame order flow. I've got a daily bullish bias and I'm trading aligned with the hourly bullish order flow. So I've generated a bias and then I've confirmed that via the hourly. Moving on to the next stage of my model is where we look for an hourly point of interest to get on side with this bias, right? A 1 hour point of interest. The 1 hour points of interest I use are simply FEGs and swing points. So when I'm coming into my session here, because this is 1 AM, London session starts at 2 AM, I'm simply identifying 1 hour points of interest. So this is a bullish FEG here. There's a 1 hour swing low there, right? And therefore when I'm coming into my session, I'm simply waiting for price to make a retracement, monitoring this area for an entry function, right? But if price doesn't come in at my point of interest, I can't get on side, right? So coming into London here, we start to get a retracement. What I like about this retracement is that we've left equal highs. It fails to take out this high, and now we've had that move below the hourly swing low, right? So we've got a daily bias, we've got the confirmation, we've got a 1 hour point of interest being a 1 hour swing low swept. We can now move on to the final stage of my system, which is the entry function. Right. And the entry model I use is simply just a break block with an FEG. So from the hourly, I go down to the 5 minute because that's the time frame I use to execute on. This is the 1 hour swing low that was swept, and we can see here price has created an entry function because we've had a low time frame stop on, and then we've had displacement through the up close candle before the leg down that took liquidity. That's a break block plus an FEG because there's the FEG line there, and this up close candle is the breaker block. So moving on from that, I simply set my orders there, I place my stop loss there, and I aim for 3R. Price offers multiple entries here, which tags me in. There's 3R. Easy. The thing about this trade is that all the information is aligned, right? So what you're doing with this trade, you're aligning yourself with the high time frame order flow. The order flow is very clearly bullish, right? So you're aligning yourself with the order flow. You're on side with the high time frame order flow. You're positioning yourself from an hourly point of interest below an hourly swing low. At this hourly point of interest as well, if we go back, there was also bullish SMT, which gives me further confluence to this idea, right? I'm going to show the SMT against 6B. See how 6B is making a high. Back to 6C. And then from this 1 hour swing low, price is creating a 5 minute bullish entry function. So all the information's aligned, and that's what creates probabilities. That's what creates the highest probability entry functions, when all the information's aligned and you're also trading towards a drawn liquidity as well. So we have these equal highs here, and then we have the overall daily draw here. But yeah, really nice move. ERL was already taken as well. But yeah, he's approved 1.6k, 5 accounts, easy.